When it comes to the Oscars, I think that in the controversy, I think the best line I heard was Larry Wilmore in the nightly show, which I don't know if it was on the show or it was just a tweet, or on their Facebook page or on Instagram or on, but they said that Inside Out was the only film, was the one of the few, was the film nominated where they actually had people of color, and yeah, it's a rough one. I just posted that I thought that Mad Max movie was horrific. Okay, I just thought that was if it empowered women on some level, God bless whoever the hell got empowered by that movie, you know. But I thought that was inexorable. So I posted, you know, because that was getting nominated for stuff, and I posted that I like, if you're going to nominate something like that, then you might as well, you know, I would have nominated Straight Outta Compton instead. And I got this, you liberal junkie, you know, you get a backlash of these people telling me that I'm doing this politically. And then I got to write, no schmuck, I like this movie more than the other movie. It's got nothing to do with politics. I can explain. I'm not going to spend the time explaining to you why I think that movie's more interesting to me than Mad Max. So, interestingly enough, there are people probably, they didn't nominate 10 films. That didn't help. Apparently, a big chunk of the voters are, 70%, there's a big chunk already who are, not diversified, 70% are, white. And if you're going to, and the other thing is that women are getting screwed all the time in terms of it. And then you could go ageist too, age-wise. So it's not just minority. And I'm not saying, and by doing that, I'm not, and then you have to sit here, I now have to explain what I mean. That is not denigrating the fact that that blacks don't have a right to ask for, their seat at the table. But women have a right to ask. That's all I'm saying. And there's, and films aren't perfect. It's Hollywood, And if we're going to talk about that, I've been bent over and fucked by them a million times. So, but I was still going to go if things had worked out the way they were. I would have shown up at the Oscars. Did I feel like I was crossing a picket line? In part. But part of me didn't, because Chris Rock was going to be there, and I've known Chris for a long time. I wouldn't say we're close friends, but we've certainly worked together on occasions and talked, and I think that, and one of my good friends, Jeff Stilson, works with him and writes for him, and I think that there couldn't be anyone better on stage to kind of go after what's happening that night than him. You couldn't have picked anyone better, and they were lucky because I think they picked him before this occurred. So I think it was good. I think he will be enlightening. I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing him. Except I'm working that night, so I can't be at the Oscars. I'm working.